Hello everyone, welcome to Jie Podcast, and we're going to do this as a season finale. So this is the
Yay.
last episode of season 4. Alrighty, we're going to have a fun episode. So today we're going to talk about red flags. So I think we kind of talked about this last time, right? But today's one is the updated one. This is like 2 years later. Are we still
2 years?
when we started this podcast was 2022 leh.
Oh, that was one of the first
I
few
think that was one of
episodes.
the first few ones. I can't believe it has been like 2 years. Feels kind of strange. I didn't expect to be doing this for so long.
Same.
Thought it was just a mini project.
Yeah,
on the
I thought it
weekend.
was your mini project when you are overseas.
Well, I have been enjoying doing this, and I hope people are enjoying watching this too. Because I don't know, it's just some tea. Okay, anyway, I thought of this red flags topic because Singles Inferno just ended about 2 weeks ago, and I have watched every single season of Singles Inferno, and this season so far I think has been the most, to
Successful
me,
one.
yeah, has been the most exciting
I
one.
heard.
Really, this is the most successful one.
Yeah. In terms,
terms
of
of-
ratings.
Oh, I think because they kind of changed their method of. Now got 2 islands. Okay, if you never watched, last time there was just 1 island where everybody 8 singles or 10 singles are on this island, and they're supposed to mingle and fight for each other, and it's like Korean, so it's kind of like Korean level catty. Not as high, which is not as high as American level catty.
Uh-huh.
Like if you have ever seen like the American, which I personally don't like to watch because I think it's too catty and there's too much sex.
Okay.
But for Korean one, generally it's much more vanilla. But anyway, so there's this guy that everybody has been talking about, and he's become like the main star of the show. So his name is Kwan Hee, and he managed to make 3 girls fight for his attention, and 3 very, very beautiful girls. But he is also a person who has a lot of red flags. So first of all, a lot of people said that he is very arrogant.
Uh-huh.
One of the episodes, right, during like a campfire scene, so all the contestants were sitting at a campfire, and then somebody asked him, so who are you interested in? And he, in front of everybody, said this one, that one, and that one, instead of saying their names.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just very rude. It's just
Yeah.
very rude. And so after that, the girls were offended. But the thing is, right, they were not offended for long. Because soon after, they started throwing themselves at his feet again. 2 of them at least.
But one of the girls shot him down, which is the one that picked him. That they picked each other at the end.
That's my point. If you really thought that he was such a red flag, right, why did she pick him in the end?
Maybe she liked him.
Okay, yeah, so that's why it comes to this topic, right? And the question that I had in my mind is that why do girls like the red flag, okay? Why? It's so, because if you watch the whole thing, I don't know how much was for like cinema or whatever, but he is such a glowing red flag. He expects girls to chase after him and notice all the small things that he do for them.
Okay, I saw like some videos on TikTok. I don't know whether they were true or not, but they were saying that there were reasons for his behavior. So I think he was in a 6-year-long relationship, and then the girl cheated on him. So they were saying that he's acting like that because he needed validation.
Okay.
Uh.
He didn't mention that in the show.
I'm nobody will go and say
No, but
lah.
okay. The thing is, whether or not it happened to you, right, that you got cheated on,
Mhm.
if some man came along and did that to you, still would you have accepted it?
No,
Exactly.
she can find someone else.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day what is the reason behind their behavior. It's still what they present themselves, and then what you are accepting, mah. That is what I mean. Okay, so today let's talk about some of the glaring red flags and our newfound red flags. And today I'm also going to share some of my personal red flags, as in like red flags about my personality and some things that as I have reflected on
Your own red flags.
My own, yeah. As
Okay.
in not what I think are red flags,
Okay.
but my own. Yeah, okay, so let's start the glaring ones. Okay, let's say anything illegal lah. The next one is abusive. Anger issues. Okay, I gotta talk about like the anger. I think one of my red flags definitely last time was like the anger issue.
Are people scared of you?
I guess so.
Okay.
And okay, one more. Driving under influence. Then you put
Yes.
one of our someone we know.
No, okay, I attended someone's wedding, okay? And then I shared table with this person's friends, like, or colleagues, whatever. Then they were just competing with each other who can hold the liquor the best. And the thing is, after that dinner, this person was going to drive back to work, and they were in a hospital.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I think that's a huge red flag. And I
Yeah.
heard he's getting married.
Okay, now like for the less obvious red flags. Lack of emotional intelligence.
No, you very scared this person will offend other people.
Yeah. This type very scared to bring home to parents one. Yeah, anyhow.
Oh, yeah,
anyhow.
correct.
Takes very long to reply for no reason, not even that. So all these are Sarah's.
Yeah,
These are Sarah's subtle red flags. So take very long to reply.
anyone that causes me anxiety, basically,
How long is too long?
2 days. And let's say you're together with this person, is the
Did I tell you I used to have one friend who said that he only texts his girlfriend once every 2 days?
she can accept?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I cannot.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying there's anything wrong.
Yeah.
If somebody took 2 days to reply me, I will forever not reply that person.
If you reply me once every 2 days and we only meet once a week, right? I will forget that you're my boyfriend. I will.
Okay.
I sure will.
So what are some newfound red flags? So we start with you. You put here savior complex. What's
Yeah,
the savior complex?
Okay, so somebody told me before that he is the type that will go to the extent of pulling someone out of the reserved seat if the person refuses to give up his seat. Him being let's say a young healthy person for someone who needs the reserved seat.
Yeah, and
So I call that savior complex.
okay, honestly, right, I think this guy, he was trying, in his mind, he thought that is impressive.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, he wouldn't have said such things.
and he was very proud of it.
Yeah. So I told my other friend, I said like, do you know this guy was like, I heard this thing, and then they were like, is he proud of himself? And the thing is
No,
like,
okay, you know what my friend said?
Yeah.
My friend asked me, is he Christian? Then I said yes. Then he said, yeah, actually a lot of Christians have this type of complex.
like they think they are better than other people.
No, they have a savior complex. They feel the need to help other people.
Or like just want like justice.
yeah, correct.
But then they cannot do it in a kind way.
No, I don't know whether
want
people want their help or not. I'm very scared you watch. I'm very scared
whatever.
of him. I'm also scared of him.
No, but he needs to know. He needs to know. And the next one you wrote here is talking bad about exes. That's your red flag.
You don't think it's a red flag?
No.
No, I mean like if he nitpick the very small things. It's not like the
Okay.
exes is like the ex is bad. Then he say the bad stuff about her or him or
Like
her.
nitpick like what?
And she's very indecisive. But indecisive is not. You wanna call someone crazy because of this, right?
Yeah lah, I wouldn't cause.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. Because when you write here, I was thinking,
Like
huh?
small flaws about the person. Then he bad mouth. Okay, so when I was like reading up on this topic, right, I saw this thread on Reddit that asked about uniquely Singaporean red flags. I thought it was interesting. So there was one okay, so this you all agreed to go on a date, and then after that you found out that this person is trying to sell you an insurance
Oh my God.
policy. I never kena before.
I have never heard of that. Has that actually happened?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Like, the person is looking for a serious relationship.
I will report them, You know, I will find their insurance.
Can I have your name card?
Yeah, you know, their insurance like license, and I will go and report them to the company. I will seriously be like, what the hell do you think?
Harassment.
Looks down on other Asian countries except Japan and Korea.
I don't think it's a uniquely Singaporean thing.
It's a uniquely East Asian thing.
Yeah, I think it's a uniquely Asia thing.
Next one is siam tio, and then you wrote, this is from me.
Don't you think so?
What do you mean siam tio, as in like people who regularly go to siam tio?
Yeah, and the 吊花 one.
Okay, so
It's different from club. It's not the same as clubbing, you know.
I think I have never been to a siam tio before, but from what I heard, right, for people who don't know what a siam tio is that siam tio is a Thai club, and then you can go in and then buy a flower wreath and then hang it on like the bar,
Girls.
the girls. So each wreath is at least $50, right?
Yeah, and then they will spend time with you.
Yeah, I
They
do.
come and sit and drink with you, I think.
I mean, if you're attached and then okay, so you're saying even if this person is single and regularly does this type of things, you
Yeah.
will also find it a red flag.
Yes.
Oh, I never thought of that.
No, if their friends bring them, right, and
Mm.
just go once or twice, I think it's okay. Like, sometimes you just want to see.
To
Yeah, so that's fine.
experience it
Yeah.
yourself, yeah.
So that's fine. But if the person regularly goes, I don't know. I won't trust the person.
Okay, so now it's my personal petty red flags. People who say that I cannot change or this is who I am. So I have met like men like this.
I think that's sad.
Very selfish.
So you are trash.
Yeah, you're trash and you
I
can't
cannot
change.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you are trash.
Mommy's boy. I think I talked extensively about mommy's boys before, but how much I dislike mommy's boys.
Okay, my Malaysian colleague, right, she say she came to Singapore, she realized that a lot of Singaporeans, right, are mommy's boy or like daddy's girl, like very protected from the family.
I think protected is one thing, but what I mean by mommy's boy or even mommy's boy, right, is people who let their mom interfere in their relationship and disrespect their girlfriend with no
reason.
No intervention from them. That kind of thing.
Okay, then go and date your mother.
I was watching this particular Singapore influencer, and I was quite shocked when he said this, that he told his wife, if you're asking me to choose between my mother or you, it will always be my mother. And if I were the girl, I would have divorced him right there and then for
They're
even
married,
saying that. Yeah, they're married. I just find that it's very sad that if you marry such a person that says such a thing, that's a huge red flag. So yeah, that's why I was saying this influencer. If my husband say to me like, if you ask me to choose between me and my mom, I will always choose my mother. Then I'll be like, you should have stayed with your mother then. Why you get married?
No, I will ask my father to stay with me. I feel like that would be how I would go about the problem. I'm a very petty person. I'll make you as uncomfortable as you are making me.
I just make very clear, okay, there's a very big difference between being a mommy's boy and being a person who loves their mother. It's very different. But I don't know, okay, some people were saying, no, very filial boy. I'm okay, go ahead, then I don't know. That's why I said this is my personal red flags. But at the same time, if my husband is very mean to his mother, I will be like giving him a lot of side eyes. So I'll be like, actually, what's wrong with you? Oh, I think one thing that we rarely talk about, right, is red flags in girls. So a lot of these things, because we are both girls, we always talk about like
we won't think about
our own red flags. So I recently heard this and I thought it was the most ridiculous thing. I heard from a friend that girls are expecting a lot for their first date. So like you just imagine you meet someone on like one of the dating apps and then like you go and have a meal, right? This girl expects, she said PS Cafe is too cheap. And PS Cafe, right?
How old is she?
Older than us.
Okay.
PS Cafe, one meal is, you just truffle
one dish is about almost 25.
Yeah, one side of truffle fries is $14 Last time, I don't know whether they increased price recently. Yeah, then I was like, huh? PS Cafe is cheap? Or too cheap. Then I was like, I just feel like if I were the guy, I would really think of that as quite a red flag.
Okay.
I would immediately think like, she's just a gold digger. And I don't, recently on TikTok, like, a lot of people saying like, what's wrong with being a gold digger? And I cannot understand why people don't see what is wrong with being a gold digger. Like, yeah, I mean, if I were a guy, I wouldn't want someone who is just out there for my money. The same way I wouldn't want a guy to marry me just because he think I'm very pretty. Okay, so now let's do a bit of self-reflection and talk about our own red flags.
Okay.
Do you have any?
You can start first.
Okay,
I'll think about-
I actually have some red flags that I think are quite interesting. So
Uh-huh.
I think one of them, I realized what I like to do when I was younger is I like to play mind games. So like
Yeah.
I like to be like,
Or you will time your replies, is it?
yeah, I will type my replies. I will be like pretending to be busy. And I used to do this very stalkerish thing, which I will show up, right? I will show up where you are by accident.
How you even know the person is there?
Oh, because a lot of my boyfriends, like two of my boyfriends are from school. One
You
from
ask your friends, ah.
okay, so one of them, like you know, in poly, one of my classmate is my ex's CCA mate. So when he just mentioned like, oh, we have training on this day, I will know when they have CCA. I will know when it is, and I know
Okay.
where it is for me to accidentally show up without having to ask any information. So and then like my husband is from church ma, so obviously I know where he is on Sunday. What?
Is it that?
Yeah. Yeah, I am that
So you
type of
go
person.
to church not because of God, you went to church so that you can accidentally show up in front of him.
I went to church. I went to church first to heal my leg. Then after that, I went to so after we started going for cell, then when we started to like each other, but then haven't say yet. You know, it's kind of like haven't say, then I will like accidentally show up on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am that type of person last time.
Oh, okay.
Then I will play a lot of mind games. I'll pretend I'm busy, or I will reply or don't reply. Then I will be like pretend that I'm talking to other people. Yeah, I was that type of person.
Oh, I have this guy friend. I think he likes me. Is it something like that?
Oh no, I will just be casual.
He sent me home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
God.
I will go to like, so I used to go to clubs, a decent amount, not like crazy, but I used to go to clubs. Then I will like take video or whatever. Like I do all kinds of things one. So I like to
Oh,
play my game
okay.
last time. I was quite a crazy person last time. Another thing I think.
Oh. Yeah, you know what you are, what I would define as crazy.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I also thought that it's like I have a bit of self-reflection about the things that I do.
Okay.
Right? I definitely am a bit crazy.
I'm glad you're not crazy anymore.
You're married already, can never do any more crazy things. Then another one I think there is still that persisted for a long time is I cannot communicate properly. So just now we were saying anger issues, right? For me it's like when I am angry, I either like shout or I silent treatment. I didn't learn how to properly communicate what I was upset about. And I expected people or my boyfriend at the time to just know what I'm angry about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like they can ask me and then I'll just be like, you should know, or like I don't even want to reply the kind of question. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes yes, I get it when people do that for very, very obvious things. Obviously, if you cheated on a person, then you deserve the silent treatment. But I think it's for things that it's like not as obvious. Then I cannot communicate properly, which I think for me, if I were to meet a guy, right? If I were to meet a guy that's a reflection of myself, I would have thought that was like a super annoying thing.
Okay.
And I would be like, that's such a red flag. Yeah. Okay. And another thing I would say is, I am a very person who doesn't give my partner a lot of privacy. So my question is, do you think it's wrong to look at your partner's phone?
Oh, no, what kind of intentions do you have? Like you want to see whether he's texting
Does it
other
matter?
girl?
Or you just doing it for fun?
No, I
for the
think
fun of
yeah.
it?
No, I think there's a difference if you want to see like what kind of TikTok video he watches, or like you want to see how many girls he's texting. I think there's a difference.
Everything. So I think my red flag is that I am the
Okay.
type of person who will snoop around your phone if you leave
Okay.
it. If you leave it around, yeah.
Oh, you will take and see. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like he's using, then you just
No, I will take and see. I will take and see. So nowadays I don't do it as
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Sorry to my husband watching, but like I definitely have this habit of, because
Did you
I think
download a tracking app?
no, I didn't. But I think like even long ago, I never necessarily thought that it was a wrong thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just it's just a red flag. Because, okay, I think I wouldn't mind at all if my husband look at my phone or snoop around my phone.
Okay.
That's why, to me, I never really thought that there's anything wrong with me doing the same, because I don't mind someone doing that to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people mind lah. So
I think I won't mind.
okay. Do you manage to think of any red flags you have?
I don't have anger problems. I'm not a busybody.
Okay, so you're just not me, yeah.
I'm crazy. I think I'm not complimenting myself. I think I'm very independent. So sometimes I want to do my own things. Then I don't tell you what's going on in my life.
Oh my gosh, you're a Meredith Grey.
Oh, sorry.
You're a Meredith Grey and Christina Yang. Okay. I think there's this woman who has been going around TikTok recently, and she's very infamous now for sharing her parents' love story, where she calls her mother a lover to a wife.
Instead of a homewrecker.
Yeah. Instead
Mistress.
of a mistress to a wife. That's the term that she used. So this person's name is Carla, and she actually says a lot of things that I think are delusional. Straight up delusional. And she likes to say this thing, like she likes to say high value women. Then she likes to give advice on what high value.
She's a dating coach, eh?
Yeah, she is. That's why she's on TikTok teaching people how to be high value women.
Okay.
That's her thing. Then she'll say like,
share some
something
tips.
is my thing. Okay, so she was sharing basically about her parents' love story, and she said the most ridiculous thing, that her father left his family, his wife and his daughter, to be with her home-wrecking mom. And she said, but because he understood commitment, he continued to support his daughter.
Oh, wow.
From the first marriage, because he understood commitment.
No, because it's his responsibility.
And I was just freaking mind blown. I was like, the amount of delusional. So actually, if anybody...
No, why is she praising people for the
bare minimum?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's why. And then she just keeps going on. She just keeps going on like the ad, and then just making things worse and worse and worse. That she said that if a man loves you, he will give up his whole life to be with you. Right? The one that you sent me just now.
Yeah, but not his family.
Huh?
Like,
yeah. So
that's
what
it doesn't mean like your family.
Yeah. So that's what Carla said. She said, if a man loves you, she will give up his whole life to be with you. And you know what's the worst part? She said, it's biblical. She said, it's biblical.
Okay, I didn't hear. Which did she say?
You open, you see your app. I sent to you.
No, which part of the Bible she quoted?
She didn't quote. She just said that it's biblical. You just see the message that I sent you. Yeah, but anyway, we wanted to end off on this note because she's quite an interesting character. If you want to see what like red flag looks like in a woman, you can go and see what she's like. Because she's really delusional and she's definitely unique in her perspective. That's the nicest thing.
If you like someone that is a little bit delusional and like romanticizes wrong things, then
yeah, but
this is your type.
Yeah. Your Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for today's episode of Red Flags, and it's also the end of our season 4. So we will hopefully have a season 5.
When we think of more topics.
Yeah, when we think of more topics and we have filmed it, but I think this run has been quite a good run. 15 episodes every week.
Every week?
Every week.
Okay.
Every week I post. It's been very tiring, but thank you for watching and we hope you enjoyed it so far. So we will see you next time. Bye!